Well, y'all, I've got bad news. The bad news, well, I got good news and bad news. But the bad news is I went through all the trouble of getting this card and everything put up in our outside camera. The bad news is it took pictures, but here's the bad news. It only took pictures of Colby when he set it up the first day, me filming, and I don't know why it was randomly taking these pictures. I literally have no idea what it was doing, but it was just taking pictures and then it just stopped. So like after I left, obviously it didn't take any more pictures. So that's very frustrating. These are all the pictures that I have. Oh, that's lovely. That's a beautiful picture right there. But that's literally all it got. So it really is frustrating that the camera doesn't work. Like, it's like, if I have this, I need it to work. So for whatever reason, I don't know if it just wasn't close enough to them or what the deal was. I don't know. Whatever. It didn't work. But here's the good news. This morning when we went in the schoolroom to do school, Harley happened to see them in the front yard and she thought, I wonder where they went. So she stood up to look at them to see where they were, and they were both in the bed. And I wish that the camera would have been on so that y'all could have seen me fly out the front door. I took them down there to the beds and shooed them out. I ran them all the way to the carport, gave them a good scolding, and then put them up in their kennel so they know that they are in trouble for doing that. Now, will that break them? You know, I don't know. They're still puppies and they're still getting into everything. So it's really, really frustrating. But they were both caught in the bed, laying in the bed in the bark. So I immediately went down there while they were in the bed and scolded both of them really good. So they're smart dogs. I don't know if their smartness will overcome their stubbornness. So I don't know. We'll see. I am really let down about this. It really, really irritates me. But they did get caught. So we happened to find them in the beds today when we were doing our schoolroom. We have windows right in front of the desk. And Harley just happened to spot them down in the bed. So they did get in trouble. I guess we'll find out if it breaks them or not. So let's hope that it does. And I'm about to show y'all something that I just got in the mail. I'm a little curious to know exactly how this is going to work. You know, I've never used anything like this before. I've always done it the old school method. But I come across this and I thought, you know what? This may really benefit us. So I don't know. I'm fixing to show y'all what it is, take it out of the box and get it set up. And we'll see how I like it. Well, I told y'all it's a rat race anytime we get ready to go anywhere. Going to the beach.
Wait, really? Anyone?
So we told the kids we were going to the beach.
I don't want to get stung by a jellyfish.
You want to go to the beach?
No.
You don't want to go build a sandcastle?
I do.
Huh?
I want to go to the beach.
Yes, you do.
No. You're playing in the sand.
You want to go get in? You want to go swimming in the pool?
Yes. Oh yeah, there is a pool too.
Jennings, what do you think?
Jennings, you can't bring your skates.
You excited? So we're going to the beach, not tomorrow, but the next day, okay?
I want to bring my I heard you whispering over there, and then it was like, Harley already knows, and I was like, Harley already knows what? Then you said, oh, I know there, and this told us. I knew something was up with
You knew something was up, but you just didn't know we were going to the beach.
You were talking to the camera like a few days ago.
And we finished school this morning. We've gotten the two opposite ends of the house clean. Y'all, seriously, I don't like to go to places and come back to a dirty house. It's kind of like my pet peeve. You know, everybody's got those pet peeves. Well, that's kind of like my pet peeve. I don't like to go and come back to a dirty house. We've kind of been cleaning up, picking up, vacuuming the floors, stuff like that today. But before we did the big room, Colby picked about between 20 to 25 gallons of our pink eye purple whole peas. So I'm running those through our sheller now. I will have to get all of this stuff done. I'll have to get them all washed and blanched and put up into the freezers. Then we're gonna knock out this big room. But I wanted to show y'all this right here too, since I had mentioned it on a video before and some people were like, I don't know what a pea sheller is. So this is the concept, is the peas go up here, these two rollers. So if y'all go back to my video where Jennings damaged his hand, this is what he must have put a bean in and held on to it, and it got his hand in between these rollers, which are very tight, because the purpose of this is to squeeze the bean so hard that it actually shoots underneath here, and they go down into this bucket, which is where they collect, and the shells shoot out the opposite side, which is underneath here. So it's real easy to just take them and guide them in, which is what I do from here. I just take them and just kind of guide them in. For a 4-year-old, he wants to get his hand in the machine. So we're knocking this out today. I wanted to show y'all the pea sheller real quick because I had it out. I think this is maybe our last batch of peas that are going to be running through. If this is not the last picking, we'll have one more, but this is our pea sheller. We're going to get this knocked out. Then we're going to knock out our big room. Tomorrow is laundry duty, washing all the clothes and getting all of our bags packed. I'll have to water everything outside the greenhouse, all of the porches. Try to make sure that all of our garden and areas get pretty much saturated. We've had 0 rain in our area and it is very, very dry. Things are literally dying left and right because it is so hot and hardly no rain here. So we'll have to knock all that out as well. But once we do all the rat race here, it will be good to just get away and just like literally not have anything to do. So that'll be nice. The kids always enjoy it. We had several that were super excited. They were like, we wanted to go to the beach so bad this summer before school. And we're already well kicked into our school year. We know that our children are only going to be small for a very, very, very short time. So we're trying to take advantage of when they're small, they're still home with us. We want to make memories with them. But before I let y'all go, I'm going to show you the electric composter that I got in. I have not gotten it out of the box yet, but it is really cool concept and I want y'all to go over it with me because some of you guys may benefit from this as well. But I'm going to get that out of the box and we're going to go over it and look at it, and hopefully I like it. And if I do, I'm going to let y'all guys know. Y'all, I look like somebody now, don't I? Now, we're getting ready to go to a little cousin's birthday party, hence the reason why I'm not in work clothes right now. But I wanted to show y'all what I got in the mail. The technology behind this, I think it's going to be really cool. This is an electric composter. Now, the cool thing about this is it speeds up. It's going to speed up the process of breaking down food items and composting them. Now, y'all know that we have pigs, we have a compost pile, we give a lot of scraps to our chickens and stuff, and we're still gonna do all those things, but this is gonna kind of help me speed up the process of breaking down some of those kitchen scraps that I would normally just chunk to the pigs. This thing is an electric composter, and it really won't matter about, and it's heavy, the element of whether when it comes to composting, when you have one of these things, really won't matter because it's electric and it's going to be able to maintain its temperature and do all of the things that the food needs to be able to break down. Is built into this contraption, which I think is really cool in itself. I'm not going to have time to get it set up today, but I wanted to go ahead and get it out of the box. I will need to go over the instructions and learn everything about setting this up, which I hope to be able to get to tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to be that complicated. But this will just use technology to basically speed up the process of breaking food items down. And tomorrow I'm going to dig in the instructions and we're going to work on getting this thing set up, and I'll show y'all along the way of what we're doing with the electric composter, which, like I said, is really, really cool. I'm excited about having this and being able to speed those things up to utilize putting those things in my pots as I plant. I hope y'all enjoyed this video today. Tomorrow is another day hitting the ground full speed again as we're getting ready to go on our beach trip. Hopefully y'all will be able to look forward to some of those upcoming videos. With all that being said, happy homesteading, y'all.